Hey guys, so this is Viper from VIG, server 428. Today I want to talk about a question which I get asked often. How do you transition from a trap keep to a rally keep? Um, we're going to take the example of Katara. Slight disclaimer here, Katara is a fairly big coiner. Some of these things won't work for you, but overall, I will try to go through what we did with Katara, and then of course you can see which shoe fits. Um, if you want specific discussions, you can always join the mechanics events in our discords. We are having one tomorrow at 5 p.m., something around 20 hours from now. We have these events in Battle with Vic Discord and the RSP Discord. These are the two Discords where we have it in. We generally try to do more than like once a week, but it depends really on time. I will post both descriptions in the both links in the description. It's just too early for me, I'm so sorry. And yeah, I will post both links in the description and also for the event. Please join the Discord. If you have any questions, ask us. We are also learning. We'll do the best to answer it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have been planning to make this video for a long time. This, like, not a long time, like this week, early this week, but there was this whole drama with where like we came to know that Noop was the one who actually went into RSP keeps and dismissed troops just before Shalons. Was dealing with that. It was a lot emotionally, to be honest, like to see that this is how low a guy can stoop for a game. So yeah, the community has been amazing, to be honest, in criticizing what he has done. And yeah, thank you all for the support. It's amazing. So we will see. So yeah, let's get into it. So let me just show you what he had, right? So Locke was very focused on what he wants. He was a range trap. He wanted to buff his range as much as possible. He didn't want to support his top tires because he didn't have any. Uh, so everything was focused on that. So his defense general was Lee Tong Kwet. If you see, he is like really good for range. So that's what his defense general was. He got some flex specialty for the in-city troop attack flats, and if we go to the defense general, all this were range attack flats, mounted defense, range defense flats, range everything, like everything. It was like very focused, and it was everything was range attack flats, right? So let's see what we did with the account. Again, Katara is a fairly big coiner, so we, so we could afford to go this way. So what we did was, in the defense, we changed the defense general. We still haven't been able to 5-star it, but we changed the defense general. Went full choreo gear. Of course, Lost wasn't a very big coiner, so he didn't have like the full choreo gear, not the level 10 pieces, right? So we went full choreo gear. We have a lot of percentages, some mounted HP flats, but a lot of percentages, right? Another thing we did was we went from range flats to mounted flats. This is very important. If you ever harbor ambitions to grow into a rally keep, you gotta go mounted flats. Range between the difference between a range trap and a calf trap is, a range trap would really do well when you don't have any tires to support. It will do really well in terms of power exchange. Calf traps will not do that well. Calf traps are easier to kill, but when you go for higher troops, calf traps can support that, because calves go into the battlefield first and come back last. So calf traps can support that, but range traps just will not support higher troops. So we built a ton of T1 calves. We're going to build from T2 to T7, T8, T9, some, and yeah, and all the flats we will like. So whatever flats we have are now for mounted HP, or I think we have one mounted defense also, right? So we went completely to will move completely to like lower tier calves to support our higher troops. Um, Another thing we did was we changed the subgens, right? So he Lost was again very focused on debuffing ground. So that's what it was there. Like he had a ton of 6C, he had a ton of Yoon Gisum, this guy. We're slowly changing all of that, right? At this moment, we're at 22.6B. We are trying to debuff range and siege HP. So you will see all these subgenerals are for debuffing range and siege HP. And the gears are all for siege HP and range debuffs. We are hitting somewhere around 1800 on range attack debuff, about 900 on siege HP debuff, which is pretty good. So hopefully we can change this to Parthian. Also another thing, Lost had all spears. Again, he was extremely focused on debuffing ground because he knew the only thing that really hurt him was ground, right? So he was trying to debuff ground a lot, and this is what get missed in most traps. You gotta debuff the thing you're gonna get hit with. Otherwise, with all this buff, your traps are gonna have a hard time living. So yeah, so this is what Lost had done, and this is what we are and like when we are actually moving away from this, thankfully Lost also has a very important part in this, right? Like we ask him like when can we move away from this, and he tells us okay, this is okay, and now I think you can go from here to act. We are gonna do this for this general also because we want to get more range HP debuffs. So we're gonna go Parthian for this. So yeah, so this is this is also an important part, right? Like when you're moving away from a trap to a rally keep, what you're debuffing changes a lot. You need to debuff range attack and siege HP if you're big enough to be sieged all the time. So that's one important part. And defense general was an important part, changing refines and all. Troop types changing. Troop types is a very important part. As you can see, we still can't go to level 3. Maybe, hopefully, this time we'll go there. What else did we change? Yeah, that is pretty much it. And then usually troops. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again. If you want to continue the conversation, you can join our discords and the mechanic sessions. If you have any questions, whatever question it is, we'll do our best to answer. Sometimes the answers are not perfect, sometimes the answers have more room for interpretation and discussion, and that's what we like to do. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Bye.